A strange bridge in Scotland, which looks absolutely normal, but it has actually killed hundreds of dogs. But why? From the story of an uninhabited concrete bridge in the dense forests of Brazil to the island disappearing from the Gulf of Mexico, today we will learn about some mysterious places that are very difficult to believe. Not only this, but Atlantis of Argentina is also included in them. The ruins of such a settlement, which present a terrifying scene today. Viewers, you must have seen a lot of old bridges, but in the city of Scotland, Dumbarton, the 130-year-old bridge named Overtown is filled with many mysteries. This bridge was especially built to give way to a mansion, which is called Overtown House. At first glance, this bridge looks like other ordinary bridges, but there is one thing in it that makes it very different from the rest, and that is that this bridge is a suicide bridge for dogs. Yes, in the last few decades, hundreds of dogs have jumped off this bridge and given their lives, without any special reason. People say that sometimes some dogs survive after falling, but are badly injured, while in some reports, it has also been said that sometimes injured dogs climb back on the bridge and jump again and die. In different reports, the number of dead dogs has been told separately. But it is true that no other animal jumps from this bridge, but only dogs. Due to these incidents, various theories revolve around the Overtown Bridge. According to some people, especially those who believe in Celtic mythology, this bridge is believed to be the place between heaven and earth. While some locals believe that this work is the work of a widow ghost living in the nearby mansion, who has been named the White Lady of Overtown. Another famous theory is that in 1994, a mad father threw his young child off this bridge, and the negative energy of this incident forces dogs to do so. In addition to all these strange theories, some researchers have also given more understandable reasons. In 2006, animal behavior expert David Sands examined this bridge. He noticed that there are a lot of small animals, especially minks, in the jungle below the bridge. David Sands said that maybe dogs feel the wild animals under the bridge with their sharp sense of smell and jump down following them. Experts have also said that the design and location of this bridge is such that when dogs climb on its wall, they feel as if the flat surface is still continuing, not the valley below. But this theory has not been properly established yet, because there is no solid proof of its authenticity yet. This matter of Overtown Bridge has been a mystery for many years. No one knows why only dogs jump from here. If you look at any old map of the Gulf of Mexico, which was made by Spanish explorers in the 16th and 17th centuries, then you will see a small island in the north of Yucatan Peninsula, which was named Bermeja. Undoubtedly, at that time, its location could have been a little further back in the maps, but at least this island was visible on every map. For the first time, Spanish cartographer Alonso de Santa Cruz included this island in the list of official islands of the Gulf of Mexico in 1539. But in the late 90s, a lot of oil started coming out in the Gulf of Mexico, so the American and Mexican governments started setting their own boundaries, which would determine which country would have the limit to find oil in the Gulf of Mexico. Now, because Bermeja Island was close to the Yucatan Peninsula, if Mexico gets this island, then its boundary in the Gulf of Mexico will increase. At that time, the Mexican government tried to find Bermeja Island 3 times, but mysteriously, they did not find any sign of this island. The Mexican Navy said that it feels like there was never an island here. It might have ended here, but then there was an incident that forced people to think about something else. A year after not being able to find Bermeja Island of the Mexican Navy, a Mexican senator, Jose Angel Salario, who was one of the biggest supporters of increasing the oil extraction area of Mexico and the existence of Bermeja Island, was killed in a car accident on the Mexican highway. After his death, people started talking that the American CIA has blasted this island multiple times and made it disappear so that the rights in the Gulf of Mexico are reduced. Anyway, after that, in 2009, with the help of advanced technology, attempts were made to find the island again. But there was nothing but sand on the ocean floor. After these unsuccessful attempts in 2009, the president of the Mexican Society of Geography claimed that it is possible that many centuries ago, Spanish explorers deliberately showed a fake island here to mislead their enemies. But Bermeja Island really never existed. Some natural force made it disappear, or it was really deliberately killed from here. This truth has remained a mystery to this day. In the middle of the dense forests of Brazil, there is a mysterious structure that looks like a part of a city. This concrete block is more than 130 feet high and 1,000 feet long. There are tunnels, walls, and a very large concrete foundation in it, which the jungle is slowly emerging over time. From a distance, it looks like someone has picked up this structure from the city and thrown it in the middle of the South American jungle without any purpose. Such a structure creates a very strange and mysterious atmosphere in the middle of the jungle. But in reality, this structure is about 50 years old. In Brazil, the BR-101 highway is a very famous and long road, which is more than 3,000 miles long. The construction of this highway began in the 1950s. In the 1960s, work began on an important part of this highway, which was called the Viaduct Petrobras. Its purpose was to connect the Santos of Rio de Janeiro and São Paulo to the jungle. After 16 years of hard work, this part was about to be completed, but at the same time, there was an economic crisis in Brazil. The situation got so bad that the government did not even have the money to connect this Viaduct Petrobras to the BR-101. At the last moment, plans were changed and the BR-101 was connected to another coastal highway, and so this Viaduct Petrobras was left incomplete. Since then, the jungle has been slowly taking over it, and this place has now remained as an attraction only for tourists. In the 1920s, there was a small tourist village about 400 miles from Buenos Aires, Argentina, which was called Villa Epicuén. This village was on the banks of Laguna Epicuén, which was a salt lake. This lake was quite famous because it was said that bathing in its water eliminates many diseases of skin and bones. Soon this place became a weekend getaway for the rich people of Argentina. There was a railway station and a population of 1,500 people in this village. At its peak, i.e. in the 1970s, 5,000 people could stay here at once. Due to this fame of Villa Epicuén, a lot of money was also invested on it, and many hotels were built so that visitors could not have any difficulty spending the night. But it seemed as if this city was not given much attention on the dam separating it from the Salt Lake. And then what happened was what was feared. On 10 November 1985, due to a storm, the dam broke and water continued to flow in this village for the next 2 weeks. In the end, all the people had to leave Villa Epicuén. After a few days, the condition was such that the village and its houses went 30 feet into the water. After 25 years, when the water began to recede in 2009, the destruction of the houses below began to present a very scary scene. Looking from above, its real streets and houses can be seen where 1,500 people used to live. Wild bushes and barren buildings make this village look like a ghost town. Today, Villa Epicuén attracts photographers and tourists from all over the world who come to see the ruins of this famous village. Due to the salt in the water, there is a white layer on the structures, which gives this ruins an even more terrifying look. The most interesting thing about Via Epicuén is that after being submerged in water for 25 years, in 2009, when the water receded, the 81-year-old Pablo Novak came back and decided to live in his broken house. Out of the 1,500 people in the city, he was the only one who came back. As the only resident of Via Epicuén, Pablo was made the city's cultural ambassador in 2020. But unfortunately, in January 2024, at the age of 93, Pablo also left this world. As soon as Pablo left, Via Epicuén once again became completely uninhabited. Many decades ago, this city became famous due to tourists, and even today, only tourists come here. I hope you will like and share this video. Thank you very much for your loving comments. See you in the next great video.